Hello everyone, my name is No Colt, but you can just call me Diego, and today we are looking at the B model for the 42148 Snow Groomer. This is the Snowmobile. In this video, we'll just be looking at the B model. If you want to check out the A model, I already have a video on that on my channel. You can go click the card in the top right corner of the video. This set contains 171 pieces, all of which are from the 42148 set. And this is the B model for the 42148 Snow Groomer. This is the Snowmobile. And yeah, this, for me, it's a bit underwhelming. I think it looks worse than the Snow Groomer, and it actually has less functions than the Snow Groomer as well. So let's just go through them. In terms of functions, well, it really only has one or two, compared to the 3 or 4 that the Snow Groomer had. So you can see here, it can move, obviously. It has the same tread formation that we saw with the Snow Groomer. Just these treads with two 16-tooth gears on either end and the 3 wheels to sort of help drive the treads forward. And then both of them are connected to wheels on the inside to sort of really help the vehicle gain traction. Pretty simple. It's a bit different because the treads are closer to the center of the vehicle than in the Snow Groomer, but yeah, nothing crazy, I would say. And yeah, if we move this vehicle back and forth, they work pretty nice. But as you can see with the front portion, the steering doesn't really do anything at all. So this handlebar here is connected to the rest of the body just using a simple axle, and it can pivot back and forth quite smoothly, quite easily. But because there is no driving wheel on the front, well, it doesn't actually steer anything. It's just for show, it's just for looks. So if we position this handlebar to the right and we try to move the Snowmobile, yeah, it just moves straight. It doesn't actually turn. Again, if we try to position it to the left and try to move it, yeah, it doesn't do anything. I guess it sort of works if you try to drag the handlebar using your other hand and sort of drag it along the ground like this. But I would say that's cheating because, well, all the function of steering is placed in your hand. In dragging the body, it doesn't really actually steer anything, not unlike any of the other vehicles that we've seen before. Yeah, the original Snow Groomer did not have any steering, but the Snow Groomer did have a bunch of other functions with all the blades that it had. This doesn't have any of that, and instead it has this lousy for show steering, so not really that great. In terms of looks, on the other hand, while there are some parts that I do like, example, this front handlebar piece with the glass on the front, and these spikes just used as sort of decoration, and the seat here is pretty cool. I think overall this just feels meh as a snowmobile. Looking at images of actual snowmobiles, this feels a bit too long for it to be an actual snowmobile. Like, it just feels too long and too lanky, and there aren't enough sharp edges on the vehicle to make it have that sort of, I guess, angst that snowmobiles tend to have. They're supposed to be like jet skis on snow, right? So this one doesn't really do that for me. And I think that's really just a limitation of the pieces. I mean, we were sort of stuck with these nine length lift arms. So because of that, it's not really like the designers had a choice in the length of the vehicle. Yeah, just unfortunate, I guess. If it were up to me, I would just dismantle this and just display the Snow Groomer instead. It's much more fun as a toy, and it looks much nicer too. Overall, this B model did not really impress me, and even though I also didn't really give a super positive review of the Snow Groomer, I would still rather have the Snow Groomer instead of this B model. Anyway, that was my review of the 42148 Snowmobile. Thanks for watching.